Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Hbar price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Hbar chart, which has continued to hold above a key area of support at around the $0.0639 mark. And at the time of this recording, Hbar has continued to show a lot of strength to continue pushing even higher, because here on TradingView you can see the market is up by 1.95%. And before I get further into the technical analysis, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, and also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that Hbar, from these low prices that had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.58 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing low prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.0356 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And using the trend based Fibonacci, I have a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.9768 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside to do, and that is my long-term scenario. And getting to the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Hbar chart, you can see that after making our lower low down there at around the $0.0356 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.0639 mark, and made a high at around the $0.0808 mark. Then from there, after making our high, we saw a candlestick pattern that is in formation right here, which indicated that we might continue pushing a little bit lower, which is this long wick to the upper side, which was an indication that the sellers were starting to take over the market. And from then, we have been seeing a bit of a corrective structure over here. And jumping to the 1 hour chart to give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, here on the 1 hour chart, you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure that has continued to be obeyed by Hbar, and that started after making our low at around the $0.0356 mark, where we saw that bounce to the upside in what I'm terming as a wave 1. Then we saw a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and we have continued pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to the upside, and getting to see whether this fourth wave to the lower side has done the minimum that we expect a wave 4 to the lower side to do, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, which lies between the $0.0643 mark and the $0.059 mark. And you can see we retraced back into that target area, and right now we are seeing a bit of a reaction to the upside in what could be the start of the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 5 to the upside. And once we see the formation of this wave 5 come to a complete, then we can name this 5 wave structure, which is right here, as a larger Elliot wave count 1. So once we see the formation of that wave 5, I'll be naming that as a larger Elliot wave count 1. Then from there, we can expect the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 5 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. Then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.0845 mark. So there are chances that in case we continue seeing an increase in the buying volume here on the Hbar chart, there are chances of continuing to push even higher. And given the support of the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart, we have the support that we need for us to continue pushing even higher. And the moment we manage to break above the wave 3 high, which lies at around the $0.0808 mark, then there are chances that Hbar will be able to fully maximize the formation of that wave 5 at around the $0.0845 mark. And once we complete the formation of that wave 5, then we can name that as a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. So that is my next target area here on the Hbar chart. And once that plays out and we complete the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1, then we can expect a corrective structure over here in the formation of that higher Elliot ADUT wave count 2, and I think that will be another buy entry for Hbar before we ride another bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher ADUT wave count 3. So that is what I'm expecting on the short term scenarios, and also taking a look at the indicators to see what will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 56 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of that wave 5. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross here on the 1 hour MACD, fully supporting the formation of that higher ADUT wave count 5 to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.